Ladies and gents, welcome to Cabra Bowls for the quarterfinals of the Inter-Region Sides Championship. We're featuring the Women's Inter-Region quarterfinals on our streaming green today. And our feature match, Greater Newcastle up against Hunter Valley. Our stream rink representing Greater Newcastle. Now on the mat too, Sharon McReynolds, then Robyn, Flanagan, Leisa, Burton and Kelly Giles. And they're taking on the Hunter Valley team of Kerry, Seers, Muncaster, Michelle Niznik and Jessica Fisher. The other teams on the next rink across for Newcastle, Charlotte Heyman, Leanne Kirby, Raywang Namatwong, Melissa Witts, and they're taking on Hunter Valley, Shendell Smith, Adele Jones, Tanya Ware and Deanne Price. And the rink 17, the third one across, is Zoe Nichols, Vasey McIntyre, Betty Herbertson and Kate Matthews against Hunter Valley's Carolyn Glenn, Leanne Chenoweth, Sharon Sumner and Lisa Morgan. The second semi-final, or quarter-final, sorry, here at Cabramatta on this green would be Metro Southwest up against Southeast. And Metro Southwest, of course, is the home area that takes in Cabramatta, St John's Park, Mount Lewis, all that sort of region. And, of course, southeast is the coastal strip, starting at Nowra and going all the way down to Mallacoota Inlet. Hunter Valley is, as it says, the area sort of westish of Newcastle, taking in Maitland, or most of Maitland, and out towards Murrurundi along the New England Highway. Greater Newcastle, well, Newcastle, and a little bit extra. Cabramatta Diggers, Illawarra take on Northwest. Northwest is, once you go up through Murrurundi Gap, right up to Lightning Ridge. Illawarra takes in Helensburgh to Bomaderry along the coastal strip. Metro Southeast goes from the city of Sydney down to Tarrant Point, Engadine, and takes in the inner west clubs around Croydon, West Ashfield, Burwood, that sort of area. And Metro Northwest playing Metro Southeast. Metro Northwest takes in the Parramatta area, some of that inner west area up onto Pennant Hills along there. The final series in the men's inter-region here at Cabramatta. Illawarra take on Greater Newcastle in the first quarter final, and Manning Great Lakes take on Metro Southwest. Manning Great Lakes, Foster Tuncurry, and the surrounding areas. Hunter Valley take on Metro Northwest at Mount Lewis, and Metro Southeast take on Central Coast. Those scores will be rolling over on our second scoreboard, whereas the main scoreboard will be kept up to date based on the scores appearing on the scoreboards for the rinks. Leisa Burton to play the last of the thirds bowls. The light orangish bowls are Michelle Niznik's, and the deep orange Wish Muncasters. We've got 3 sets of orange bowls on this rink, so we need to look closely at the stickers. The ones with the yellow on them are Hunter Valley. So Jess Fisher now on the mat. Looking to get just underneath the bowls, just in front of Jack High. Beautiful bowl from Jess, draws a toucher. Great way to start your game. Kelly Giles. Has been a New South Wales representative in the past. Took some time away for family. Kelly comes in. Oh, she flops in for a good second shot. She might just decide to try and roll to the back of the rink. Get a bit of protection. That's exactly what she tries to do. So that's in case Kelly has an attack, gets onto that shot bowl. Jack should spring back. Should come and have a look. Slightly overcast day here, a little bit cool outside. Breeze is cool. Very little chance of rain on the horizon. According to the Bureau of Meteorology, the temperature at Cabramatta is 19.2. Feels like 16. No rain, partly cloudy. 95% chance of no rain today. Tomorrow we might not be so lucky. Might be a little drizzle around. Kelly Giles. Coming a little bit up on the backhand. A lot of traffic there. Just doesn't quite get it through, so it will be 1 to Hunter Valley to open the scoring. Kerry Seers. It's our second end underway. Sharon McReynolds. Very good starter for Greater Newcastle from Sharon. Kerry, good correction. Just a little bit long, still under the line. It's a little bit narrower from Sharon. He's going to hold its line though. Very good bowl. Yeah, one bowl narrower. Whoosh, they're trying to steer that. Always a good indication that you haven't quite got the line you wanted. You'll notice that a couple of scores already coming through on our rolling scoreboard, particularly from Mount Lewis, where the game's finished a little bit earlier this morning over there, so they're 12 and 13 ends in. Correction from Orsh. She'll get third shot with that one. Flanagan, yeah, took a fair bit of weight off that one, just a fraction too much, but may actually already be in the count. Niznik with the orange fizz bowls, multicoloured orange. Very well played. 3 down to 1 up. Just going to arrive on the backhand there. A little touch will kick that jack back to their own bowls. Good line for it. Kelly's half interested. Just got a little touch. Might been enough. Same shot idea though for Michelle Niznik. Backhand, just one half turn out of her own bowl or just underneath and sit on the half purple, half black bowl there. And just hold the line. It's just going to not quite have the right width. Oh, it is one to Newcastle. In that case, I think they're probably going to play forehand side of the green, just as Kelly indicates. Try and get down into that space. You might be able to draw a shot, but certainly going to get some cover in there in case Hunter Valley turn the shot bowl onto the jack. I think it's going to run through. Good home at the back. A shot there to get the turn the head around. Just a little flick on the shot bowl. Tickles the jack on the way past. Jess Fisher, she'll play a backhand just over, slightly overplayed draw. Can get underneath Michelle Niznik's bowl and just turn the purple over, purple and black bowl over once, make 2. Just a little bit wide for that one. The weight, not too bad at all though. Giles wants this to come down. Well, she could draw another shot here. Just turns her own bowl onto the jack. Very good bowl. Jess Fisher can afford to just arrive on the backhand, try and turn the orangish bowl up onto the shot. The orange bowl straight behind is Muncaster's, so that's not too bad as well. Just don't want a small piece of the jack. Her one behind is her own as well. Don't want to take your own out. Don't want to move the jack a little, but just enough weight on the backhand. Well, so looking at possible forehand shot. Plenty of traffic there. Jess Fisher with the last bowl of the second last bowl of the second end. On the first end, so played first. Just wants to turn that one over. Well, I think she's done it. No, Newcastle says it's one. Just needed a slightly bigger turn on that bowl. Doesn't want that too hard. Well, played into danger. One shot to Hunter Valley. We just needed to be a little more conservative there, holding one just wider, a little less aggressively trying to get the shot. Didn't mind the attempt, but just needed to be dead on with weight. A little tad wide from Kerry Seers. Sharon McReynolds play the forehand side, the non-ditch side, a bit wider out there usually, especially in the mornings. Kerry Seers playing up on the backhand side. Well, good correction from Kerry. Sharon McReynolds going to finish in behind. Good home. Going to miss. Miss long is usually the mantra. Muncaster, pretty well pointed. Just turns Kerry Seers' bowl up to the jack. Good result. Robyn Flanagan on the mat now for Greater Newcastle. Just wants to reach to those two-shot bowls. You see Kelly Giles urging it onwards. Similar idea for Ush, just managed to get a little more grass, keep it out wide. Ideally would just go around and finish behind. Tight line. Good miss of the pink bowl. In fact, has tidied that head up fairly well for them. Perhaps a little fortunate. Pushed her own bowl back and then sat next to the shot bowl. Reduced the target for Robyn. Just got that over though, well bowled. Does provide a target for Michelle Niznik. Backhand draw down to that pink bowl. Gives it away 2/3 of the way down, realised that she's just a bit on the narrow side. Leisa Burton, backhand, just looking to get inside the pink bowl. Michelle just wants a little more grass than her opening effort. She's done that pretty well on the inside of the pink. Drops down to the jack. That's a very good, not so good bowl because it has provided a shelf. There's a look for Leisa Burton to just arrive to that bowl. Would have loved to have actually got the inside of the pink and run across behind the jack. As it is, it's set up this shot for Leisa Burton. Perfectly executed. Be holding one shot now. And Jess Fisher still has an opportunity here, though. She can play through the orange bowl. That's Muncaster's. Try and push that blue shot bowl off and away. Probably needs a fair bit of weight on the backhand side, but can accommodate that on the forehand. And on the forehand, if you're slightly wide, you turn Muncaster's bowl up towards the jack as well. And she has got the tight line for that. Will the weight hold her up long enough? Just going to swing. It's made it a little more difficult with that little slide and finishing in the short path. Kelly Giles just looking to add another to the head. Bit tight. Well, might be an opportunity here to play slightly firm, slightly tight weight, trying to get onto either of their own bowls, pump them through. Just needs to hold on. Well, either not enough weight or not enough grass, one of the two. Kelly Giles holding shot. Gentle draw on the forehand. If you don't manage to make it, so what? Slightly under the line again, I feel. One shot to Newcastle. Sharon McReynolds gets our fourth end underway. Well, Sharon holds shot after the first bowl. No need to reinvent the wheel here. Slight correction on your first one. Well, Kerry Seers gives up on that one halfway down. Plenty of room here for Robyn Flanagan to add to this count. Push Muncaster just a little on the runny side. Robyn's second shot at this head. Oh, just didn't quite give it enough. Good correction from Ush. Little trail. Looks to be on a good line. Just going to drift through. Michelle Niznik, backhand draw. Does that have a fairly unusual delivery? Under the line here. You see Michelle Niznik has the bowl upside down for an initial swing. Gets it away very smoothly though. Kelly Giles gets a little sit and runs that jack back. The pink bowl is Robyn Flanagan's. The orange at the back right now is Hunter's. Oh, Jess Fisher's got shot with that one. Just going to come have a look, see what's what. Yes, Fisher just sat out the blue bowl and then stayed for shot. Blue bowl is Leisa Burton, so great in Newcastle. Oh, Kelly Giles can get that. Oh, she's got a little touch and straighten. Didn't really want it. She wanted to come straight through and get rid of Jessica Fisher's bowl. And Jess Fisher on the way now. Just trying to forehand draw around the pack and get a shot. Should be just not quite. One shot to Jess Fisher. on the way down. There was a bit of silence there. I'm sorry, I think I might have bumped one of the buttons and turned my audio off. Just noticed one of them was blue, which it shouldn't have been. Oh, Michelle Niznik just not quite got the speed she needed for that one. Well, this one looks a bit too tight as well. Leisa was looking for that nice safe wide line with the opening bowl. Just didn't quite send it out far enough. Slightly better. Still going to be a touch narrow, but might get a friendly little glide. Well, it's still 1 to Hunter Valley, the orange bowl, Bush Muncaster. Well, now's the time to get your entries in for the state mixed pairs, qualifying 1st and 2nd of November. State over 40s pairs qualifying also open. That's 2 to 3 August. And the rookies singles and pairs entries are also open at the moment. Jump on the Bowls New South Wales website. That's bowlsnsw.com.au for all the details. Good attempt from Jess Fisher. Just a little bit on the shy side. Kelly Giles wants to find the port here. Good attempt from Kelly. Well, Jess Fisher, she's got Michelle Niznik's interest with this. Just need to finish a little bit close to count. Oh, good attempt from Kelly, but still one more shot to Hunter Valley. Kerry's opening bowl just under the grass and weight. Sharon's made sure she's there. Newcastle just edged ahead on the big board. Up 5-2 and 6-2 after 5 and 6 ends on the adjacent rinks. It's 4-1 in favour of Hunter Valley's Jess Fisher at this stage. Great toucher though by Sharon McReynolds. Muncaster just going to go underneath. Robyn Flanagan backhand. Just under the line. Bush doesn't need a lot of correction on this one. Wants it to hold its line down to the shot bowl. It's just going to go underneath. Good home. Robyn Flanagan wants to be onto the shot bowl and has got a little roll out of it. Does mean Niznik can still play that slight over, play the draw on the backhand. Just arrive down, sit either bowl, but ideally just trailing the jack back 30 to 60 centimetres. Not quite there. Leisa Burton. Nice wide line. I'd love to cover this up, take away the shot for Hunter Valley. Just a fraction short. Doesn't make it easier. Still there for the trail. Probably not quite as easy to sit either of the shot bowls. Now, Niznik. She just needs maybe a yard or so on her previous bowl. She's got the yard, but just tightened it up ever so slightly. It's going to come to a good home. Still going to be probably 2 for Greater Newcastle. Yeah, Killer Giles indicates 2 shots. just wanting to be up to the head. The narrow line is good. Just through. Okay, so Jess Fisher, backhand. She wants to arrive to this head, grab hold of that jack, back foot to 2 feet. Could very well make 3. The weight is really good there. Great home. Bowls. Kelly might play forehand through her own bowls here just to disturb the head. Try and make it a little bit harder for Jess Fisher to play that trail. Didn't quite give it the gusto. I think she's well under the line this time. Well, this looks like 2 for Newcastle. To Newcastle. Do apologise if you heard my phone message going off. Some silly people sending me messages because they can hear me talking. Actually, that person, the Club Maitland City person, I think we'll be hearing from him as a guest commentator on the Platinum Finals. And round 11 on Thursday and Friday. DJ should be joining our resident expert commentator, Jason Pinnock, for the final series on at least on Thursday and Friday. Update to the scoreboard next door. Kate Matthews also scored a 3 by the looks of it. Ush. Robyn Flanagan, well pointed. But I think Ush still got it there. Just turn their own over. She'll be very close. Pink and black bowl probably still shot. Sharon McReynolds. Shot here for Newcastle, though. They can play to reach. Either take the place of Ush's bowl or come through and just trail a jack back to their own bowl. That's the danger with trying to draw. You're going to try and basically going to turn that bowl in. So Jess Fisher's saying you can just reach to that last bowl. So now's in for shot. There it goes. Oh, I wish it just rolled through the head. Leisa Burton. Oh, it's come to a pretty good home. Few chances, as long as you reach. Oh, a bit wide. It's come in behind though. Kelly's just not quite. Just a reminder, the Platinum Pennant Finals, well, they're coming up next Friday and Saturday here at Cabramatta. And there's corporate boxes available on finals day. Beverage and food packages available with the 2 levels of corporate box. 2 shots to Newcastle. Check that out. Get in touch with the team here at Cabra for the corporate boxes. Sharon McReynolds now on the mat for Greater Newcastle. That's a good start from Sharon. Nine shots. Greater Newcastle lead 19-10 over Hunter Valley. 21 ends played. We've played a third of the ends. Kate Matthews scored another there. It's 10-2 after 8 ends. Kerry Seers just needs to add about a foot of weight. Add a little bit, not quite enough. Just pulled the grass across as well. So Sharon McReynolds has finished. It's the Robyn Flanagan now with the pink bowls. Who'll play her backhand. Just trying to draw down. Toucher would actually be ideal here. A little line required. Oh, tight enough to not do any damage, not hit the front ones. Oh, she's got her own teammate's bowl up to get shot. Yeah, nice backhand draw for Robyn Flanagan. Can afford to be a little positive. You can get a set on that bowl or a toucher. You're not going big. You want your grass to be right. Wants this to hold up. No, it's going to be under the line. Oh, she doesn't need to do a lot different. Really needs us to get here though. That'll be 2 shots, but also it's framed that jack up. Opportunity here for Leisa Burton to arrive on her forehand side. good result. There's now 3 bowls back there waiting for the catch. Niznik wants to be just around Muncaster down to the back bowls. There's a pretty good home. Pushes another one up. There is an opportunity here for Kelly, though. So Niznik really wants to be down to Usher's orange bowl on the wider side. It's not a bad result, but would have preferred to not move that jack back at all, so Kelly can just arrive. Might even be shot, don't know for sure. She's got, just get a toucher slightly and she'll be holding a couple. Can also play to reach back to the pink and black bowl at the back. Just going to drift through. Wants to sit and stay. Well, she's turned her own bowl up. Very well done. Kelly also, she just needs to arrive. She can sit the orange fizz bowl. There is a straight in there, but just not got the speed. Was shots to Hunter Valley. Five all. Kerry Seers gets us underway on the 10th end. Well, Sharon, good line. Just every ever so slightly through. Kerry only needs to lose 20 to 30 centimetres or so off her opening bowl. Not too bad at all. Muncaster looks pretty good. Very well played. Robyn Flanagan, she's going to try and outdraw Ush. Just a fraction through. Good effort from Ush, just fraction short. Oh, Kelly just showing Robyn Jack high. Just needed to take a little bit of grass off and slightly overcorrected the weight rather than the grass. Oh, DJ, how much did you bribe Jess to wear the Maitland City hoodie? Understand some of the regions haven't quite got the new uniform sizes quite spot on. Good bowl from Michelle Niznik. She's in, that'll be 2. Leisa Burton looking to draw the shot. Wants to have to get under those bowls and run. Just not quite got the run. Might have blocked the gangway though. Well, Michelle just wants to miss the pink one, but she hasn't. She's got it dead square. It's just on the approach in. Leisa wants to get through. She's through just a bit quick. Jess Fisher on the way back in. Big shout out of thanks to Cabramatta Diggers and Mount Lewis for their support of these inter-region events, and the host of volunteers and the staff board of all three clubs. Without their help, we wouldn't be able to present these events. I think it's a couple to Hunter Valley. Probably just a little cautious with that one. Might have made it a tad more difficult for Kelly. Can't push her own ball in. Wants it just solid. She's got straight down though. One taken out for sure. Two. I'll chuck the tape on just to make sure. Just a reminder, we will be having the semi-finals and finals here at Cabramatta Bowls tomorrow. We're live from around 8:30, 9 o'clock. It's supposed to be 8:30 call cards for 8:40 trial ends, 9 o'clock start. So we should be underway around about 9. Didn't see that signal. I thought they'd taken 2 out, but don't know for sure. It was 2. Oh, it's a good start from Kerry Seers and almost as good from Sharon McReynolds. Just plops down. And Kerry doesn't need to do much different from a previous. Perhaps just try and tuck that jack around the back. Does get a nice cannon off Sharon McReynolds' bowl, so 2 shots to Hunter Valley at this stage. Sharon, just a little more grass would be ideal. Has given it a bit more grass and a bit more weight. Going to run through by pretty good 2 metres there. A nice draw, just indicates just in behind the jack. I think a tight line is probably not a bad idea here for Ush. Don't want to leave a shelf. So I want that one to get down. Even just a little tuck of that jack down the line would be good. Round the corner would be better. That's not too bad. Just probably a little under what you'd want. Robyn Flanagan now on the mat for Greater Newcastle She's also playing the backhand. Would like to just slightly overplay, reach this. Oh, she's sat on the front. Nothing to fear here for Hunter Valley. They can afford to just arrive. You're underneath, you get the pink bowl and sit in front is good. If you just get a little tap of that jack around the corner, even better, hide it away. And if you happen to be a little quick and run past, sit on the line, happy days. He's certainly coming back on that hand nicely now. Just in behind, very good home. 26-18 after 28, so 8 shots the difference. We consider that Thursday this green was underwater pretty much all day. Robyn's got a little touch on that. I think now you actually want Michelle Niznik to draw to the pink bowl, sit on the inside of that pink bowl, or get best back. I'll be trying to draw to the inside of the pink bowl with the first one. Yeah, so Thursday this green was underwater pretty much all day. The Friday practice sessions on the grass greens at all 3 clubs were cancelled due to the wet weather. And the greenkeepers have done a great job in getting the surfaces up for play today and yesterday. And they're running pretty well considering the amount of rain we've had. Leisa Burton, they're going to play left-hander for the backhand, so not a bad tactic, just over the draw. Got a few to sit on. You can also drag that jack straight back to the pink bowl. Just under the line. Great effort. Jess Fisher then straight away saying to Michelle Niznik, let's get one out here, cover up that last blue bowl. Looks tight though. Yeah, just under the line. Weight is not too, well, it's not quite what she wanted. Leisa Burton, well, half a bowl wider. That's all you need. Got her own bowl. Still one to Hunter. Now crossover. Jess Fisher, backhand. Just looking for some cover. Well, it might be an effective bowl. Not what she wanted, but that will make that shot so much more difficult for Kelly Giles. Almost force her to play the backhand, which is still available. A yard or two on this backhand side. It is swinging a little more just to reach through that shot bowl. You get a piece of the jack. It should still spit out for you where you want it to. Might get a straighten off that one. Well, it was a good effort. Jess Fisher, yard and a bit on your last. just got the face and ran off. One to go this end. Well, round 11, Platinum Pennant, TAB Platinum Pennant. You can watch the best bowlers in the world all at Cabra Bowls live from 1 p.m. on Thursday, 29th of May. There's 2 games on at 1 p.m. It's the Magic playing the Bull Ants, the undefeated Magic, and the Bull Ants knowing they need a victory to stay in the hunt for the finals or keep their finals in line. Defending champions risk missing out if they lose to the undefeated Magic. So Kelly just misses again. That'll be one further shot to Hunter. The other game on at 1 p.m. is the Engadine Cougars taking on Mount Lewis Lions. Cougars sitting in 6th. They'll at least temporarily go into the top 5 with a victory. They should actually make the finals with a win. Whereas the Mount Lewis Lions, they're looking to avoid being in the relegation zone. Then from 5:30 p.m, our streaming match that evening. We're streaming the Magic and Bull Ants at 1. Our streaming match in the evening will be the Warilla Gorillas and the East Maitland Griffins, both currently sitting in the top 5. The loser may well drop out if the Cougars win. Be also depending on the Bull Ants. Bull Ants get beat, well, that might just save the loser of the Gorillas Griffins. 3 other games there that'll all determine the makeup of the final series or have an influence on who faces relegation. So that's all Thursday, 29th of May, and then the following day, it's the 2025 final series. 1 o'clock, 5:30. There's 2 games on at 1 on Friday the 30th. 2 games on at 5:30, and then on Saturday, 1 game on each time slot. Finishing with that evening grand final. And if you're interested in coming down and having a big day of it, there's some corporate boxes available. Food and drink packages. Get in touch with the Cabra Bowls for details of the full package available. Robyn Flanagan on her way down. Muncaster drew shot with her first. Robyn's just going to be on the outside of Ush's bowl. Ush wants to hold the line a bit longer. Little rub is, well, rub it onto the jack. Effective. Just looking to get you an update from the scores on the other 2 boards. Just got to wait for the bodies in front of them to move. Robyn, she's going to crash into the short bowls. Leisa Burton. She'll play her backhand. 2 Muncaster bowls to sit on, or a trail back to the Newcastle bowls, but under the line crashes into the ones on the short on the centre line. Don't forget also your chance to enter the state mixed pairs, qualifying on the 1st and 2nd of November. Over 40s pairs 2-3 August. A bit more urgent to get your entries in for that one. Plus the rookie singles and pairs qualifying. All those entries are now open. Check out the details on bowlsnsw.com.au. You can enter through your bowls link, but don't forget to enter through bowlsnewsouthwales.com.au. A couple of shots to Hunter here on our feature rink. Just staying in touch, Hunter. Newcastle head on 2 of the rinks. Jess Fisher, she'll play a forehand. Really, she's just trying to beat Kelly Giles to her shot. Nice confident draw down to the 2 orange bowls. Try and cover that jack away. Little change of this head to be good. Well, she flopped in. It's not too bad at all. It's definitely 3. Yeah, okay. Gonna play the backhand through the traffic. Got to hit that bowl pretty much square on the outside or just sneak underneath it. Not quite there. Still that draw shot or come to the back for Jess Fisher. She's just got to decide whether she's willing to risk. Kelly trying for the jack. Be 3 shots at the back. Also, you don't want to be narrow and turn that last Kelly Giles bowl up. Case to play nice, good draw weight up on that forehand side. Make sure you're reaching. You get back to those 3 pink ones, great. If you're just a little narrow and you get onto your own shot bowls, you should count. You just don't want to be tight onto the Kelly Giles bowl. Oh, it's going to be right at the back. Kelly wants to get contact there, but she's not going to. She's going to go past. I think that'll be 3. Once again, the signals are all behind the bodies. So I'm going to have to look at the scoreboards again. That's okay. Yep, was 3. Kerry Seers. Well, she's a bit left short. First one short. Sharon McReynolds. Oh, Newcastle's a bit further ahead. You can see the other scoreboard in the background. Just want to see whether it's one or two more ends. Now 10 shots the difference. And we're just on, just after halfway through. 33 ends total played. In fact, we're more than that. Screw update on the middle as well. Now 12 shots the difference. 34 ends. It's 12-6 and 17-5 on the other two rings after 11 and 12 ends respectively. I'm just slightly... Well, needs a bit more of both, actually. That's probably the easy way to put it. So Robyn Flanagan. There is a bit of traffic in the way, but just ignore that. Try and draw. Hopefully you miss. Albatross would always tell me to aim at it. That way I definitely wouldn't hit it. So Hush just needs a bit more of both. It's her own bowl on the way in there. She wants to go round it though. Yeah, it's probably good enough for shot. Robyn wants this just to stop. It falls over. It's definitely shot. It's probably is, you know. So Michelle Niznik, backhand draw. Well, forehand for her, left-hander. Pink pole needs to be beaten. Can hit her own on the way in. She's going to be underneath that. And underneath the jack, run through. Two. Leisa Burton now playing her bowl. On the way in. We'll draw the shot. Just Fisher. Just going to run through. Still shot for Newcastle. They're probably holding a couple there with Leisa Burton's bowls. Giles would love to just get in. Half the pink she'll count. Yep, that one's the shot. That's excellent bowl. I'll just Fisher. Going to try and get in on the backhand. It's looking very narrow. Be a multiple to Newcastle coming up. Cement their position ahead. Giles repeat the previous bowl. Oh, just going to go a bit too far. Well, I think Muncaster's is the closest for Hunter, and there might be as many as 3 more inside that. We'll look at Sharon McReynolds bowl back, maybe. Pink one's in. That's 3. We'll look at the next. Sharon McReynolds is in. That's 4. I'll have another look at the front ones. I think that one's 5. And we might have another look at the that's 5. Only 5? That's enough. 5 for Newcastle. I'll go to 10-11 after 12. And jump out to a 17-shot lead on the masterboard. Very handy. Sharon McReynolds, first bowl of this 13th end. There was a very good score for Hunter on rink 17. 17-10, so they picked up a 5. Good effort from Sharon. Just hung wide on her. Oh, great bowl from Kerry Seers. Okay, just checked out one possible issue there. It doesn't seem to be an issue. We're still going out. Still 1, 2 maybe now to 2 or 3 to Hunter. Oh, good bowl from Leisa Burton. That could well be second shot. It's a nice shot here though for Michelle Niznik. Play her backhand. Get down to the shot bowl, just a slight little roll on it, could bring the back one back in. Just draw a back resting toucher, would be a better one though. Given it a fair chance, just not quite got the running required. So Leisa Burton, she'll continue to play her forehand. Backhand, whatever it is. She'll play that side of the green. Wants to get down past her own. Just a little bit on the tight side. Did make sure she was up, so not too bad. Michelle. It's left-handers playing their backhand side. Come back to a good home. May have just snuck in for another shot. I'm having a good look to work out what shot to play. Hunter holding. Kelly looking to arrive down, get big contact on this shot bowl, and she's got the jack through. That'll give her shot. Jess should be able to draw this though. Needs some speed. Well, I think it's just the one to Newcastle at this time. Kelly just looking to draw down. Get past that last Jess Fisher bowl. Doesn't want to hit it. Got it dead square, straight up for shot. Jess drawing for 2. TYFG stands for Take Your Flipping Grass. Words of wisdom from the old Wagga. 2 shots to Hunter. Mr. Tutel, a friend of the Albatross. One of his favourite sayings, take your flipping grass. And that's really the summary of it there. When you're holding, you've got to make sure that you're not narrow. Kerry Seers. It's end 14 underway. Is Newcastle just easing away at the moment, now out to 14 shots lead with 40 ends played. Almost at the 2/3 mark. Well, Sharon McReynolds pretty well played here. She was going to come down for shot, just a little bit short, but good home. It will force Kerry Seers to change over to her forehand side. Got some intent on this. Might be just under the line though. Yep, under the line. It's going to go back to a decent home. It's in the dragging area. Oh, Sharon just going to drop inside that one. That's 2. I think she's just a bit pinchy grass, but the weight on her, she's got the weight to hold up, gets the little cut, goes in behind her teammate's bowl, so that's 1 shot to Hunter now. Maybe a little fortunate with the result, but when you're up, your luck can start. Got to be up when you're down, that's one of the old sayings. Robyn Flanagan, too badly down, just needs a bit more in the running. Okay, Ush, what can you do for your next trick? Well, she's in behind. It's a good home. Two feet, all Robyn Flanagan needs. Well, she sits on the inside of Usher's bowl there. Michelle Niznik. Backhand draw. Wants this to really get down. Well, Kelly Giles just indicated to Leisa Burton that that shot bowl was a bit under 10 centimetres short of the jack. She can draw it under inside that gap. Wants this just to hold up a bit longer. The weight is very good, very close, just fallen over. You can tell because it's that centre line for the opposite direction. That bowl's finished just past it. A little more past than the shot bowl. Well, Michelle Niznik, what's she going to crash into? Well, she's rolled the Newcastle bowl onto it. It's still one shot to Hunter, but that presents a fairly big target. And Kelly's saying, well, I just arrive with a couple of feet of weight onto that bowl. Hit the outside of the pink and black bowl, you're nearly going to press, just roll that shot bowl away, and you hit the shot bowl. Hopefully you'll get past without moving the jack. It's just going to sail past on the wide side, but it does get chunk and come back to be in a very good home. Well, 15 shots, the difference on the big board now. It's 18-10 after 14 for Kate Matthews over Lisa Morgan. It's 16-6 after 14 for Melissa Witts over Deanne Price. And here in our feature rink, it's 10-13, Kelly Giles trailing Jessica Fisher after 13. 44-29 after 41 in favour of Greater Newcastle. Yes, Fisher's just going to pull up a little short. It might be a good nuisance bowl, just blocking the path or the view for Kelly Giles. Well, wants some contact. And it's rolled the pink bowl up. Oh, I think it's got shot. Wow. A little bit of good fortune. But she gave it a chance. So Jess Fisher got to work out what to do here. There is a chance she could play backhand down to try and just make a little contact on her bowl to roll the pink out. Does get a contact on the jack. It goes back to Leisa Burton's bowl behind, so don't know if she can get her own out clean, not disturb the others. She's looking down to make contact. Going to crash the short bowl. Well, one shot to Newcastle. I think it was one. Well, it's not too bad of a start from Sharon McReynolds. Kerry Seers plays that one, follows her down the backhand side. Well, they haven't changed the big board, it says 10-13, so the rink scoreboard, that is. 46-29 on the main board. $17.6 on 15 on the middle and 19.10 on 15 on the other end, so that gives us the same scores. Kerry Seers holding one, wants to add a second, but hasn't given it quite the speed required. It's not a bad ball from Robyn Flanagan. Very close. Does mean Ush will play her backhand still. Wants to just get down to that pink bowl. Wants this to hold on. Just going to thump onto Sharon McReynolds' other bowl. No real change. Well, it's 1 to Hunter Valley, according to Kelly Giles. So Leisa Burton, she can just sit on any one of those ones at the back, she'll get shot. Gets down to it, rolls it, might have even made a couple. So Michelle Niznik. Well, she can roll Muncaster up for shot. Well, if Leisa plays a very similar bowl again, she can just turn that Muncaster bowl past the jack. Stay for 3. Looking at playing that backhand side. Do have to stop and think every time. There is a left-hander on the mat. Wants to get that. It's got a little edge and run past. Well, Michelle Niznik just drops in behind. Jess Fisher, backhand draw. Kelly Giles. He's going to crash onto the short bowl. One, two. Hunter Valley. Kerry Seers a little short with her opening effort. Sharon McReynolds. Well, she's also going to be on that little bit short. Kerry wants meter. Oh, good ball from Muncaster. So Robyn Flanagan will follow her down. Looks like it's a bit tight. Just trails the jack back a little further. One shot to Hunter. Robyn Flanagan just behind Bush. Just under the line from Michelle Niznik. Got Leisa Burton in behind. Kelly Giles, one down. First one was just a fraction short, wants it to get past. Not quite going to be there. Sorry, that's Muncaster's bowl, not Kelly Giles. Kelly, last bowler's head. She's one down, wants to get around and draw a shot. She's going to crash into a first bowl, which will not quite get there. One more shot to Jess Fisher. Decent start for Kerry Seers. Sharon McReynolds wants to draw inside that bowl. Sharon McReynolds will draw the shot. Just there, I think. Just turned a bit more than I expected. Muncaster, nice wide line. Speed's good. It's good enough for shot. About just under a foot short, indicated by Ush. Robyn Flanagan, just didn't quite get past Ush Muncaster's bowl. Ush still just needs to add a foot. Plays the same bowl with a foot extra weight. She'll draw the shot. Oh, great ball from Ush. Resting toucher. Robyn Flanagan, well, it's just under the line. She's going to go underneath the front too. The weight was pretty good. And Niznik. Well, don't mind this call from Jess Fisher. She's going to get Michelle to play her forehand, try and draw inside those bowls that are just past jack high. Well, it's got to wish Muncaster's bowl half a roll forward to make it count. Giles called Leisa Burton. She's just underneath, just flicked Michelle Niznik's bowl and pushed it up. That'll be 3 now to Hunter, and I think that side, yep, Jess Fisher's going to call her there again. It's, to me, the ideal shot, actually, to just finish past to count cover. Oh, it's just a bit wide.
Ladies, do you want any more drinks? He's closing up after this one.
The third game is actually 26 shots to 11 now. .54.32, 49 ends played. Leisa Burton looking for some contact here. Just going to turn the pink one once. Not quite enough to make any change to the count. Well, next door's score says 18-6 on 17 on the board at the moment. So we'll fix that. Oh dear. I'll hit the +8 instead of the -1. And Kelly Giles looking to get in to this head, just going to fade around. I think it's still 3 to Hunter. A good bowl from Jess Fisher. Shored up that situation. And we're analysing the head to see what we can do. Kelly looking to turn this around. What's the right one? Oh, well, still 3, maybe 4 to Hunter. Well, once again, they've signalled straight behind their bodies, and I can't see a thing. They've told their skippers what it is, I suppose. That's the important thing. And hopefully they'll change it on the scoreboard before too long. In fact, they're changing it now, 11 to 19. It was the 4. There's a score to go on from the adjacent rink. They played 19. Just waiting to be able to see that scoreboard behind. Oh, it was 21, so it was 3 to Melissa Witts. (57-36). 21 shots the difference. And we've played 53, so 10 ends to go. It's now well and truly over that magical 2 per end that we talk about. In fact, 1.5. Gary Seers, her opening bowl, the weight was very good. We're taking a slightly wider line this time. Not sure it was quite wide enough. No, it's just going to be... Well, it's the same wide width and maybe it's even narrower. Took a foot of grass away to weight. Sharon McReynolds, that one looks to be tight as well. Oh, Usher's sat on Kerry's bowl. They'll be holding 3 here. Men's games, a few ends behind us down the bottom. Games at Mount Lewis are completed. You'll see those scores rolling through on your rolling scoreboard below our main. You can also catch final scores on BowlsLink results, which is results.bowlslink.com.au. Click on the New South Wales scores and then inter-region. You've got the 3 different inter-region competitions in there in that event. Also available through the Bowls Now app, which you can get for the both an Android and Apple device through the respective app stores. Free of charge, published by Bowls Australia. Some upgrades coming to that app as well to enable entry through the app. Niznik just tucks that jack round the corner into their own bowls. We share 3 shots again. Leisa Burton playing her forehand, just trying to draw underneath the wide orange bowl into the gap. Just going to slide underneath, miss everything in the head. Oh, Michelle knows it too. You just saw her put her hands up. Yeah, a bit narrow. Not heavy enough to do any damage though. And number 17 in progress, Jess Fisher now on the mat. too badly down, just wants to skirt that pink bowl. Got the edge of it. Don't think she's done any damage. Might have gone close to getting in. Well, blue bowls are her lead, Kerry Seers, so could be holding as many as 4 if her bowl managed to get in. Pink bowls Robyn Flanagan, that's the closest one, so or the pink and black at the back. One of those two is the closest. And Jess Fisher, good grass on this one, should come in nicely. Just going to run past, well, that's matched the 2 Newcastle bowls at the back, so it's not wasted. Kelly Giles, last chance on this head. Draws the shot just about. Well, it is 1 to Hunter Valley, and they'll measure for more. Was 2 previous ends, so it's 11-21, one like previous end to that end. Next door has 24-6 after 19, yet they had 21-6 after 19, so not really sure what's going on there, whether the number of ends is incorrect previously or now. We'll keep an eye on that one as much as we can. Kerry Seers, give it a fairly solid basis over especially the back half of this game. She's played pretty well. Muncaster, she's had a pretty good game as well. just needs to run this out. Does Robyn Flanagan. Just going to pull up a little bit on the short side. Just indicates to Ush where Jack High is. Played that exceptionally well. Sharon Niznik. Oh, draws a touch out. Well played. Well, this game is fast becoming out of reach for Hunter Valley, with just Jessica Fisher flying the flag up by 10, but it's 15 and 18 on the other rinks, the difference, and only a few ends to go. And I'm not sure whether next door they've got another 3 shots on the board, but only no end added. So it says 24-6 after 19. Well, I'm going to add that to the score. Which will make it 65. An additional 3 shots. And player 2 score. Four. Jack got moved. A little difficult to see looking this way. The club has made it north, east-west for the whole day. Just trying to protect the north-south as well. Normally would change directions in the middle of the day, but have kept it this way. A little bit damp on the edges of the green following the flood over the last couple of days. So we're just protecting those. One's just gone through. Kelly Giles picks up the jack, runs it back, but I think she's run it to Jess Fisher's bowl. just run underneath. Well, she's giving it a little slice again, and that is Jess Fisher's bowl behind. See who picks the mat up, but it's one shot. Hunter, they both signalled one up, but Kerry Seers who's picked the mat up. Oh, I've just managed to press the wrong keypad and given Kelly an extra 3 shots. We'll fix that. Well, we're 24 shots. The difference with 3 ends to play. We need 3 maximums. And in fact, we are over. Because Kate Matthews has scored a 5, so this game is officially over. It's 70 shots to 41. According to the laws of the sport, we have finished. They're going to play it out anyway, but they're not supposed to. Oh, they're playing out despite the fact they're not supposed to. So while they're there, we'll just give you a little plug. Tomorrow morning we'll be live again with the semi-finals. So tomorrow morning, men's semi-finals. And we'll be bringing you the teams that have come across from Mount Lewis. That'll be our men's semi-finals tomorrow morning and the women's final in the afternoon. Don't forget too, coming up next Thursday, we're getting down to the nitty-gritty end. It's round 11 of the TAB Platinum Pennant. From 1 o'clock, we'll be live here from Cabramatta. We'll have the Maryland's Magic versus Cabramatta Buoyants round 11 clash. Maryland's Magic currently undefeated, and the reigning champions, Cabramatta, at risk of missing out on the finals should they be unable to stop the Magic's unbeaten run. Same time, Engadine Cougars take on Mount Lewis Lions. The Cougars currently sitting in sixth spot, one place outside the top 5 in finals. They're looking for a victory to give themselves a real shot at being in the finals. They probably will be there with a victory. Whereas the Lions, they want a victory to make sure they're outside the relegation zone. That's on round 11, so there's 2 games at 1 and 4 games at 5:30. And then next day, we get underway with the TAB Platinum Pennant Finals. Again, here from Cabra Bowls. You'll get a game from 1 o'clock and 5:30 again. So we'll have the Eliminator, the 4 versus 5 clash from 1 o'clock. And then the Minor Premiers up against the winner of 2 versus 3 at 5:30. So the next day, the preliminary final and grand final. That's the 31st from 1 and 5:30 again. And Cabra Bowls has some corporate boxes lined up for the Platinum Finals. Packages there for drinks and food. Check that out on the Cabramatta Bowls Group Facebook page. Can tell you that Metro South East has through in 1. Newcastle up ahead of Illawarra at the moment, whereas Manning Great Lakes and Metro Southwest are just about square. Metro Southwest look fairly comfortable along with Illawarra in the women's inter-region, and Metro Northwest, well, they're well ahead of Metro Southwest. And in the men's, Metro Northwest ahead of Hunter Valley. Metro Southeast has defeated Central Coast. As Fisher plays her last poll, Newcastle holding 1 at the time. It's 29 the difference. 2 ends to play. I think this game is officially actually over. They are playing out the bowls, so we'll continue while they play. So, Kelly, you just have to protect basically 28 with his bowl. Just through. 1 to Newcastle's Kelly Giles. Newcastle confirmed as the winners. Thanks for joining us today. Don't forget to join us tomorrow from around about 9 a.m. We'll be bringing you the men's semi-finals. Till then, look forward to your company tomorrow.